Hello. It's gonna be a speedrun tutorial for Tower Knowingly Simple Trials. So yeah, basic stuff. This is the tower frame right here. You just need to walk into it. And I'd highly suggest setting quick reset delay to instant by right clicking there. And so when I press R, it instantly resets. So if I'm facing this direction, when I quick reset, I'll start walking here. Meanwhile, if I'm facing towards the tower's glass, I'll be able to instantly jump onto the slope without having to react to what side you're facing or anything from the quick reset. Which you'll want to be facing the glass, obviously. So the very first thing you want to do is jump up here and then turn your camera so that you can jump up here. So like that. And then from here, you're going to want to jump up here and up there, up on this truss, on that pillar there. And then if you're experienced, you're going to want to use the back side of this truss. A bit like, let's try and get this here, like that. Or alternatively, you could just climb up. Now this is an invisible wall, so you're going to want to go around and hit it from the side here, because if you hit it forwards, your center of mass won't be as far back. And now this part, you're going to climb up for beginners, or if you're more advanced, you can do what I like to call speed flicking. So you're going to want to climb up on the truss, and then flick your mouse almost like you're wall hopping. It takes a lot of practice to do fast and consistently. I can see that's fast. So I'd suggest just doing it's kind of like doing wall hop, basically. And up here, you can wrap or high jump here. High jumping is faster, but wrapping is a lot easier, in my opinion. To high jump, you're just going to want to flick your mouse a bit before heading up. You're going to probably reset here a lot if you're on the advanced side at first, but that's fine. And here there's an invisible path, so you're just going to want to make like a triangle formation in your jumps and flick up here. And so now you're going to want to head to the buttons. This part's really straightforward. You just kind of want to do it as fast as you can. And here, you're just gonna... I've been doing glitches recently. I need to get to glitches in my head here. So yeah, walk there, and then walk on the fourth one, too, which is also the last one. So walk, jump, and to the cylinders. And you're just gonna want to walk straight from here, and hit the pink button, and jump down to this sphere. I almost call it a cylinder there, but that's not the correct term. And you're going to want to either high jump up, back again, or wrap once again. You're going to do the same thing as before, but this time you're going to want to head inside where these buttons are. This part, it's all really up to you on what you want to do. I guess I'll show you a few different methods of doing this. There's the risky method, which I use, which is... You might want to slow down the video and watch again. Want to catch that. There's nothing too technical going on. It's just getting it down consistently. That's the main issue. Alternatively, you could like jump from thing to thing and play it really safe. Maybe do a wrap around here and jump up the cylinders quickly. And let me fall down so I can remove the speed remover, so I can show you one last little trick for this section. There's like no definitive way to do this. It's all up to you and your skill level. And so when you jump up here, up to this first cylinder, you're going to want to jump in this third one and then onto the big one. and then jump to near around the speed boost. For the speed boost, you're gonna want to just walk forward, do some jumps. It's really not that hard. For the slope, be sure not to get like knocked back and lose speed. So what I usually do is wait a bit between my jumps, space them out for like around half a second between each landing jump. And I want to jump on the spheres as fast as you can, and go on the speed remover, and maybe use the lag from the speed remover to jump over to cut this corner fast, but it's a little risky. So for beginners, might not want to do that. This part's fairly straightforward. You're just gonna want to get on the spinner. But one thing is, this is the first cycle-based section in the tower, so beginner level doesn't really matter, but at top level you'll be wanting to hit certain cycles on this in order to have a better shot at getting a faster moving platform near the top of the tower. From here, you're going to want to jump from the spinner up to this kill brick, and then a long jump up here, or alternatively use this platform to jump up to this platform if that's too risky for you. Another ladder that you can speed flick on. You can just climb up for it normally on the beginner's side. Another cycle-based section. This one doesn't really matter as much though. And just a shoving platform, so you're going to want to time your jump off correctly just a bit before it completely decelerates out. So like that. And then jump up to the ladder and do some more speed flicking here. And maybe flick up to here to cut a corner here. Yeah, and this part's straightforward. You don't really need to worry about the kill bricks unless you're in a really not laggy server. This tower isn't really affected by lag that much, though. You can still get pretty good times without lag. And so, corner cut here, and maybe speed flick up, as I said, but you could do the beginner strats too. More speed flicking here, and try to dodge these, but it's not required. And for this part, you're going to want to follow the neon here. I kind of have my own way of doing this here by cutting around the corners really tightly, but I don't know, that might make you lose some time, not sure. So once you're up here, jump onto this first platform, jump on the third one, or maybe play it safe if you don't feel very comfortable with doing that, and just get up there real quick. Another straightforward part, you want to be moving at all times, so feel free to take damage boosting there. This part's really straightforward, at least until I get to here. There's one thing I do not go for in my runs, which is that. I don't even go for that, so I wouldn't suggest you going for that. Not something like the world record holder and everything. But you can jump up that way. And this next part, still straightforward. You just want to jump up to this first ledge, maybe flick there, so that you don't spend as much time climbing. Okay, so there's a teleporter here, in case if you fall down on the spinner, and we're going to use that to our advantage here. The teleporter stretches out just around below this platform here, midway through. So I'm just going to jump from this the second platform to around midway through. And I'll teleport us instantly to the spinner, which will help us getting cycles faster. Another straightforward part, just kind of do it normally basically. And here you can jump here, or you can jump there. Jump across the platforms there. People also might jump here, which is a bit of a mistake in advanced play, since just walking there saves the stop that you do, which adds up over time when you do these things. These small little optimizations. And this cylinders part, you just want to walk onto the first step, jump up to the third step, and jump up onto the fourth step and climb up. So it'll look like this. Maybe without the flicking. Flicking on this cylinder platform is a little riskier, I find. It's not that bad, but it can mess you up compared to regular ladder flicking sometimes. And there's a shortcut here that we're going to want to take. Go up here. My route, I usually flick off of this, but that's risky for beginners especially. You're probably not going to want to go for your first few runs. So you're just going to want to jump up here, go on the ladder, and climb up. I kind of did a trust boost there. You can get further on the platform. You don't have to. Once again, up to you. You can either climb it up or do the trust boost, which is harder. And you're gonna want to jump from the even number platforms here, so 2, 4, and 6 up to this platform. And let me get rid of the lighting changer real quick so I can show you what this part looks like in practice. So it's a shortcut here, and you're gonna want to go for that. So corner cut onto here and corner cut back. So with the lighting remover, this shortcut will look like this. If you're fast enough, you'll be able to see the invisible platform. Otherwise, you'll probably be making a blind jump and might want to go the long way. Depends on your skill level though. So flick up here and walk up to this moving platform. This is the last cycle-based section. I usually judge ToAST glitchless times by what cycle this moving platform goes on. So like, say a 314, that's one cycle below the world record. A 324, that's 2 cycles behind. And yeah, so on and so on. This part also really depends on your skill set. What I usually do is I face my camera so that it's kind of around the truss and jump on from here, shift lock, and do a wrap onto this invisible platform. And yeah, there's an invisible platform here for some reason. But for beginners, you might just want to climb up, and this part, you're going to want to jump onto this invisible truss here. And we'll be standing here, so you can jump on here and either truss flick up, or you can, let's see here, you can go a long way around here, do this wrap, jump over this, maybe do the wall hop, but yeah, if you could do the wall hop, you could probably do the flick. And this is the last part. If you get a run to here in the home stretch, and you should be able to close out a world record possibly, or no, a personal best if you're here on a fast pace. So just kind of try to quarter cut here around like that. Jump around this block right here, and you're gonna wanna either walk or jump onto this blue platform at the bottom. And then you're gonna wanna change your shift lock angle so that you're like this, so you touch the teleporter sooner. As soon as you start touching the teleporter, you're gonna wanna go in the opposite direction. So when I touch the teleporter, I'll be moving like this, and I'll twist my camera to get ready for the truss. And this is the last part. You just kind of want to get some good height on the truss from this jump. And that's all you need to really know about ToAST speedrunning. It's not very. It's not the most technical tower, but some parts can be tricky to learn. Um, Also, do not feel discouraged if the world record looks really hard to go for. You're learning at your own pace. Maybe one day you'll be able to try and compete with it, but speedrunning is all a journey about yourself, not about comparing yourself to others. Thanks for watching.